Hello geeks, this is Brian Kui from medicalcodinggeek.com. I know it's been a while since I did a vlog, but we are finally getting back on track. What you'll notice in these vlogs is entries going back from late June up till the July 4th weekend. Well, before I introduce the vlog, please make sure to subscribe to the Medical Coding Geek YouTube channel. Also, please check out the Not Elsewhere Classified podcast YouTube channel. I recently launched with the 100th episode with Charlita Whitehead. The first vlog entry has to do with a comment that came from YouTube in regards to working from home. In this regard, it is someone addressing a certain pet peeve addressed to those that are working from home. The next one coming up after that is a case study that I do. As soon as I see something when I'm doing any work that I can talk about, I'll pick up the camera and start discussing. So this one has to deal with, again, ICD-10 PCS, but I don't really necessarily talk about codes. But this one specifically is about excisional versus non-excisional debridement. The next one is me talking about trying to attempt a live stream, but then you'll see later on what happens. And another thing that I do want to talk about is learning to say no. I give an update on some projects that I was presented with, but in this instance, hey, it's all right to say no. I think that's about it. So without further ado, here is the vlog. Enjoy. Alright everybody, it is Friday. It's been a while since I've been blogging, but I am trying to space it out since I guess I'll go like once a week with the vlog. I think that's beneficial for me versus twice a week. I think I overdid it when I was doing it twice a week. It allows me to space out the content and give me time to think, how can I better discuss some of these topics that come my way. So speaking of topics, this is a comment on one of my past vlogs regarding getting overwhelmed and taking control of the situation. But this comment comes from Nicole, and she says, a huge pet peeve of mine is when people know I work from home and say I didn't have a great day, and they reply, yeah, but you get to be at home. She responds, well, yes, I still have to work, and working from home with technical difficulties is very frustrating when your home office is far away, so you're left to troubleshoot most of your issues. I agree with that. But the one thing I do want to chime in is that one of the benefits of working off-site is that you leave your work over there at the site that you're working at. I used to work as a CDI specialist for 12 years, and you drive to the hospital, you work. Let's get some light here. You worked at the hospital, you do your 8 hours, you meet people, and you go home. You leave your work at home. But when I started working at home in 2018, you work from home, but the problems you encounter in your home, and when you're done, the problems are still here in your home. So you're not given an opportunity to I guess, decompress when I first started. I wasn't giving myself the opportunity to decompress from the stresses of the day, and it spilled very heavily into my personal life. And so I think when you work at home, you need to have some form of allowance, permission for yourself to decompress, so that way you can not take, some of the toxicity from work and have it spill in your personal life, have it spill in your family life, have it spill into other things that would affect you personally. So I like that comment. So again, working from home has its perks, but then also keep in mind that working from home does have its disadvantages.
Hi, my name's Trina Barker, and I'm going to University of Arkansas. Whooping!
Hi, I'm Jillian. I'm going to Abilene Christian. Scratch your cat.
Please don't become physicians and dictate your notes like that. Medical records nightmare. Ooh, all right. I'm going to start this video by saying, ouch. Ouch. So this is a debridement case. And whoever created this template for this operative report was such on a good track, but then at the end it stumbled. So let me read you. This is going to be a PCS discussion, ICD 10 PCS. So let me read you what the operative report says. It started off great. Debridement specificity. I'm like, all right, cool. Excisional or non-excisional? It's like a template to where the surgeon can select. Is it excisional or non-excisional? The surgeon said excisional with the following elements: depth of debridement, which is skin, subcutaneous tissue, and fascia. All right. Instrument used: curette and other wronger. Ooh, I don't know. It's not necessarily a sharp instrument. Appearance and size. All right. Necrotic tissue, it gives the size. Nature of tissue: necrotic, devitalized, slough, and non-viable. All right. Technique. Listen to this. Technique: scraped, irrigated, washed, flushed, brushed, and swabbed. So by definition, according to technique, that would be non-excisional. The root operation would not be an excision. It would be more of an extraction, because they're taking it out. They're not cutting it out. They're pulling it out. All right. And the irrigation, like the Versajet, all of that stuff, the scraping, that's not excision. That's extraction. So as a result of that, that excisional debridement code has to go. And so for most MSDRGs, and also APR-DRGs, this would affect the relative weight, the outcome, the reimbursement. So I haven't done much anything now, but I can get a sense where I'm going to have to get this corrected. Nice try. Nice try, though, with starting off with the specificity. But I think if there was a little bit more programming into this versus just a checklist, I think the outcome would have been better. If the technique had started off with scraped, it should have defaulted as a non-excisional debridement. If you give that choice to the physician, right now there's a definition problem. So as a CDI, this needs to be addressed with the surgeon. All right, everybody, today is Tuesday. To give you an update on the chairperson position for student engagement, I actually had to decline it. I know in the last vlog I had mentioned that we were waiting for the previous chairperson to chime on in. Unfortunately, that response didn't come in on time to make a final decision. So I looked at it. I mean, 10 to 15 hours a month is a lot for me, considering with everything that I'm doing, including, my full-time job plus overtime, doing a podcast and expanding that podcast, and also this YouTube channel. So to add in an additional 10 to 15 hours per month is really stretching it to the point where I have to question myself, am I going to do a good job? Now, probably in a later vlog, I will address an actual situation that happened to me where I had to quit the committee position. And man, I kind of regret it, but it was to a point where I was really suffering from burnout. So, I mean, there are times where you have to learn to say no. Because if you let all the opportunities come in and take control of what you're doing, your life, your personal life, your family, and even yourself, I mean, you don't want to be burned out. I mean, you want to help, but then only help within your capacity. So unfortunately, I had to say no. So from the last vlog regarding HIM and going right to nursing immediately afterwards really opened a lot of conversations offline and online with the responses on LinkedIn and also on YouTube. So I decided to follow up with some more information in regards to the bachelor's, associates, and even master's program. I even talk about more stuff, but because I am going on a little vacation, kinda, more like a staycation, even though Tropical Storm Elsa is gonna be on its way. Being a Floridian, tropical storms don't really scare me as much, so we're still gonna go. We're not going that far, but because I will be, just taking some time off, I don't have any time this weekend to do all of this. So I decided to do a live. Now, I know it's kind of going against what I did on the vlog about going live streaming, but I've seen, and I keep on mentioning her name, Blue Garcia, she does lives, but I see it more like a workflow. It helps with the workflow, because when I do videos, I have to record, I have to upload, I have to edit, then upload again. So it's a lot of work. So whenever Blue does her lives, it's already there. And of course, being on live with Victoria Mole, I see that it's immediately uploaded. So for the sake of time, even though I do like editing, I will be going live on the YouTube channel. Speaking of the YouTube channel, I just also checked out that we have reached 500 subscribers. That's awesome. So just within a few months, halfway there to 1,000. And I've always said it, once we reach 1,000, I'll do something. I will do something. I have connections. Maybe we'll do some giveaway, whatever it may be. It's all for you guys, the subscribers who watch these videos on a weekly basis. So thank you, 500 subscribers, and crossing my fingers on my first live stream with myself.
Politika masalah? Masalah?
Maybe it's some kind of bad omen that I'm not supposed to stream, because I had everything up, camera, microphone ready, and as you can see here, I'm ready to go. But I pressed live on YouTube And this is all I get, is this little circle thing going round and round and round. So I don't know. Maybe I'm not supposed to stream. I have everything set up. I have direct connection to internet, microphone connected, camera connected. I'm going nowhere. So I have no clue what's going on here. All right, everybody, it is Saturday, and I just finished wrapping up a nearly 3-hour interview with the student that I mentioned in a previous vlog, Mia. Her actual name is Norma, and man, it turned out to almost 3 hours. It was 3 sections. The first, me asking about her interest in health information technology. The second was the question she had for me for her assignment. And then the third is questions about going into the field, more of her interest in the technology aspect, the information technology, the data analytics, the electronic health record systems aspect. Boy, that's a lot of content. I will be breaking that up, chopping it up to bite-sized nuggets of information, but we touched on a lot of stuff. Also, I tried to do a live. It didn't work, but you know what? I tried it again this morning, and it worked. So I don't know if yesterday was a bad day to do a live stream, webcam stream on YouTube, but I tried it again and tested it, which I should have done first, and it worked. So I guess when I come back from vacation, we'll try again.
MedicalCodingGeek.com